So coming lying down, taking your time to let the body settle lying down. And or if you are on a chair, on a sofa, that's fine. You can stay on. It's absolutely fine. So now taking a moment to just let the body relax. So letting the body relax. So we're lying down. And so coming in a lying down position, and with the next breath in, tense your right leg. Lift your right leg off the floor, tensing that leg, and then letting go. So if you are on a chair, you can also do that, just tensing the right leg, building a bit of pressure on the right leg, and then with the out breath, let go. So inhale, lift the left leg up. So lifting the left leg up, tensing that leg, and then exhale and let go. And now tense the buttocks. So you can lift the body off the floor, the buttocks off the floor if you can, or if you like to, or if you're just sitting, just squeezing the buttocks and then let go. And now squeezing the chest, so really bringing the shoulder blades together, squeezing and squeezing the chest, and then let go. And then bring the hands into a fist, lift the arms off the floor, really tensing the arms, the fists, and then let go, completely relaxing. And now just taking a moment to recenter yourself. And now we're going to squeeze all the facial muscles. So squeeze all the facial muscles in the direction of the nose. Imagine you've eaten a sour lemon and squeeze those facial muscles. And then let go. And now we're going to stretch the facial muscles. So open your eyes, look to the back of where you are, bring your tongue out and let go. So just really stretching all the facial muscles this time. And then close your mouth, bring your tongue in, and then relax the body. And slowly, with an out breath, turn the neck to one side. Slowly inhale back to the center. And now exhale the neck to the other side. Inhale back to the center. And feeling the body relaxed on the floor. And now taking a moment to bring your attention to your breath. So we're going to do a few abdominal breath in this position. So bringing both hands, fingers of both hands, just lightly touching on your belly. So inhale, the belly comes out, the fingers go apart a little bit. Exhaling, the belly goes in, the fingers touch. And so keep doing a few abdominal breaths here. So if you're in a chair, just carry on with your abdominal breath. So just as you are. And so relaxing and breathing. So in the abdomen, when you breathe in, imagine a balloon in your abdomen, the balloon inflates. And then when you exhale, the balloon deflates and the stomach goes back in the direction of the navel. And for those of you who are used to the full yogic breath, you can go on do that. So I'll explain it sequentially. You can do whichever one you want. So breathing into the abdomen, and then breathing in a little bit to the chest as well. Once the abdomen is full, to the chest, and then exhaling, chest down, abdomen down. So you can bring one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, or both hands on the belly, it doesn't matter. So a couple more. So abdomen and chest. And then chest down, abdomen down. So next stage is abdomen, breathing through the abdomen. The chest expands laterally. And then a little bit more breathing up to the collarbone, to the clavicle area. And then exhaling, collarbone down, chest down, abdomen down. So choosing whichever level it works for you and breathing. Couple more breaths. And now letting go when you've done 2 more breaths, and just letting go of this practice, and then bringing your arms to the side. And now bring the arms up and overhead behind you. Push your heels away from you, or just give the body a stretch. If you're in a chair, just give the body a nice good stretch. And then slowly coming up into a sitting position. So we'll start as we normally do, with the sound of Om and a small invocation to have the right energy so we can work together in a serene and peaceful manner. So I'm going to chant Om 3 times, and join me when you're ready. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Avitvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes and getting ready. So welcome everyone. And we're going to do a bit of asana, and then a little bit of breathing at the end, and then a little bit of a meditation breathing, if you like, and then a relaxation as usual. So so we'll start lying down. So before we do, I will just demonstrate this pose. So some of you know it very well. So it's the pelvic rock. So just trying to, you won't be able to see very much, but I'll try and explain. It. So basically, we want to, there is a small of the back here. So we want to bring that onto the floor, and then inhaling, we go up. Exhaling, we come down. So inhale, there is a bit of a hollow there, and then exhaling, the pelvic to the floor. So it's a very small movement. It's just to release the lower back. So it's just that little bit that we're working here, just around this area. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rock the pelvic bone here, forward and back. So if you imagine here, there is a clock, and then on top is 12 o'clock, and then at the bottom is 6 o'clock. So you just go between these two for the pelvic rock. So that's what we're doing. And then we'll also go a little bit to the side, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And then we'll go round the clock. So the legs will move a little bit, and then we'll go in different directions. So really it's working, it's a very small movement to work the lower back. So if you're in a chair, you can also do it on your chair, sat on your chair. You can just do the same movement by bringing the pelvis to the chair, glued, no space there, and then coming forward. So coming down now, if you're not already, bring the palms of your hand by the side of your mat, palms facing down. So bending your knees, if you haven't already, so bending your knees. And then we're gonna do this movement of imagining the clock, 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And then we're also gonna, go to 12 o'clock and then come to 6 o'clock. So when you're in 6 o'clock, the whole of the body, there's no gap there. And so just experimenting slowly. It's not something very dramatic. It's a very small movement. But if you've got a pain in your lower back, you will probably feel this. It will tell you that there is some issues there. And if you've been digging all day, you might actually feel this quite a bit, which I know at least one of you has been doing. So just releasing the lower back. So just moving between 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So inhale to 12 o'clock, exhale to 6 o'clock. So just moving forward and back. So with your breath. So a few more times. And now moving from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So just moving the lower back a little bit. So feeling again the bone, feeling the pelvis on the floor. You might feel all sorts here. You might need to move the legs a little bit as well, just the thighs a little bit, so you can actually really feel the 3 o'clock, putting the weight on one side, and then 9 o'clock on one side. So the hips still stay on the floor. And then once we've done that, we're just going to go from 12 o'clock. So if we all start at 12 o'clock, and then go to 3 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then back to 12 o'clock. So basically we're making a clockwise movement here and carrying on like so. So 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9, and then back to 12. So 2 more in this direction. So if your lower back is really well, then you might not feel anything here, or you might not be doing it correctly. So just have a little play. And then once you've done, we're reversing. So we're going to go with 12 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. So 9, 6, 3, and 12. 9, 6, 3, and 12. So just going a few rounds more. And letting go in this position. So just letting go. And now we're just going to do one more of this, of the back bit with the bridge pose. So bringing your palms facing back. And again, if you're in a chair, you can just lift, you can hold on to the side of your chair and then just lift up a little bit. So, or if you can. So inhale, pressing on both feet, and let the hip go up as high as they go, as high as is comfortable. And then we're going to hold this for here for a bit. So of course, if anything is painful, come out when you like. So we don't have to go far. And then making sure that the knees are not going to the side like so, but they're staying in. So same hip distance. So if you're feeling good today, You can interlace your hands underneath and then come up as high as you can get. Or you can feel whatever feels comfortable for you, but making sure that this doesn't interfere with your breathing. If your breathing has gone a bit too much, then that means you're working your body too hard, and that's not what we want. So just adjust the position that feels good for you. So it's a strengthening exercise for the back. And just breathing here. And carry on in the pose. So if you need to come out at any point in time. So just really feeling this and making sure your knees, so bring your knees in if they've gone a bit too much to the side. So knees in, just a bit closer together. And then slowly letting go one vertebra at a time. And now we're going to do a twist. So with the twist, we're just going to do a simple twist here. So if you're on a chair, you can bring your right hand on your left knee and then turning to the left. So for those of us who are lying down, bringing the right foot to the outside of the left knee, and then slowly bringing that right knee to the left side, opening your the right arm, looking in the direction of the right hand and letting go. So if there is another stretch, another twist that works better for you, you can do it. You can do with both legs and then just let them go to the right, to the left side, whatever works for your body today. So you choose your twist. We all have a favorite twist, so just choose this one. You can also do the one leg cross, whatever feels good for your body today. So looking in the direction of the right hand and letting go. So breathing here and letting go of any tension. And then slowly coming back to the center, bringing the legs on the floor, and then changing sides. So this time outstretching the right leg, bringing the left foot to the outside of the right knee, and then using your right hand to bring that knee to the chest. Or if you are on a chair, then you're bringing your left hand to the right knee and then turning to the right side. So you choose whatever works best for you. So just looking in the opposite direction and here letting go. So find your twist and stay still in the pose. So just turning to the side a little bit. And of course, feel free to come out of the pose anytime you feel like. So, yeah, perfect. So keep the upper body quite straight if you're in a chair. So the pelvis stays straight. It's just the upper body that moves. So you don't have to go far, just whatever feels right for your body. And then coming back to the center. Okay, so now we'll come sitting we'll do a few boat poses. So just sitting on the floor. So if you are sitting on a chair, you can still do some of the poses. I think I might have to get the chair in. Okay. So. Okay, so with the chair, I'll just talk about the chair option first. So the chair option, you do one leg at a time of what we're going to do. So we're just going to be bringing the knee to the chest. So you just do one leg at a time. So for those of us who are on the floor, we will bring the hands underneath the thighs, so interlace, so you can hold opposite wrist. So keeping the upper back straight. So the back is straight, so I'll go this side, that might be easiest to see. And then coming on the top of your toes. So if your back is curving like so, then you probably need to do something about it. I'm not sure how, but making sure that your upper back is nice and straight. So you might need to bring your legs a little bit further away. That would correct your back position. So you can then bring the feet up a little bit and just hold here, breathing in this position. So just breathing here and then bring the legs down. So you can now stay with this version, or if you like, you can bring the legs out a little bit so that the lower limbs are parallel to the floor. So you can do that. So you can keep on holding as I am, as we were doing before, or otherwise you can bring your hands to the outside of the legs. So again, making sure the back is nice and straight. And then take a rest. So with when you're doing it on the chair, you can do one leg at a time, or you can just stay with the first variation that I showed you. And now, so you stay with whatever earlier variation, or if you like, you can outstretch both legs like so. But if you think your back is curving, then come out of the pose and go to the previous pose. So, and then if you want to lift your arms away and then bring your arms to the side. So this is the high V position. So choose your version that works for you. So if anyone needs a, so just anyone needs a, any modification, let me know. So you're just trying to balance on your buttocks really and just see what works for you. So once you're in that position, try and hold it still. And then when you're done, just let go. Okay, I can tell this was a bit challenging. Yeah, okay, good. So in that case, we won't do it again. So we will now do, I was planning a few cat-cow. So you can also do it in a chair. So I will just show that first. So in a chair, what you're going to be doing is your hands are on your knees. So you're going to curve the back and then looking up, bringing the shoulder blades together. So the same movement, but you're just going to do it in a chair, and it's quite nice and it's very possible. So you can experiment with that. So the rest of us, we're going to come on all fours. So with the hands directly underneath the shoulders. And here we're just going to go for just a few normal cat-cow. So inhale, let the stomach drop. The movements start from the base of the spine, look to the ceiling. With the exhalation, bring the navel to the spine, let the head hang round the back. So a few more. So inhaling, looking up, exhaling, rounding the back. 2 more in your own time. So inhale, look up, and exhale, rounding the back. 1 more. Close your eyes if you're used to this. So you might feel different parts of your body working. So let the head hang and relax. So now we're just going to do a little bit of a version where we're just going to come up. So I'll just demonstrate this first. So we'll inhale the same as before. And then when we exhale, we come on the tip of the fingers and then inhale into a little bit of a back bend. So in a chair, you can do exactly the same thing. So the back bend is bending from the upper back, so not too much, and making sure that you're releasing the lower back. So let's go for this. So hands underneath your shoulders. If your shoulders are tight, you can walk your hands to the side a little bit. So inhale, movement starts from the base of the spine, looking up, and then exhaling, navel to spine. Come on the tip of your fingers. You can draw the tips of the fingers move a little bit towards you, and then you're rounding the back, and you feel a stretch in your upper back. On your next inhalation, coming up, arms in cactus, a little bit of a back bend, not too much. Keep your eyes open. It's a bit of a balancing pose. And then exhale, coming down. So again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, navel to spine. The tip of the fingers. And then inhale, up and open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, a bit of a back bend. So 2 more. So inhale. Exhale, come on the tip of your fingers. And then inhale, coming into cactus arms, opening into a little bit of a back bend. Okay. All right. So, and then now coming into child pose. So if you're in a chair, just bring your head down a little bit, just relaxing, bringing the buttocks to the hips to the buttocks. And then you can bring your arms forward or to the side and letting the shoulders relax. So in the child pose, just feeling the back of the body breathe. So feeling the back of the body breathe and staying in child pose. So I move because I can't teach in child pose, but you stay where you are. And if you can, if possible, just listen to the instructions rather than try and watch the screen. Of course, sometimes when I'm demonstrating, you have to, but otherwise try and stay with the instructions. So breathing in child pose, and you know the various versions of child pose. You can hold your chest, your chin in your hands like so, or arms can be back, arms can be front, or if you're in a chair, just bring your head down, whatever feels right, whatever feels like a relaxing position. And in this case, you can bring your back to the back of the chair so you are able to relax properly. So just relaxing for a few seconds. And where's the breath? Keeping the breath here all the time, being present with the breath. Okay, so now we're gonna come back up into sitting. So we're going to do a forward bend first, and then we're going to do a few other exercises. So for the forward bend, you can choose your version of the forward bend, but then I'll go with one leg first. So bending the right knee. So if you are in a chair here, all you need to do is bend forward from where you are. So coming away from the back of the chair, and then you just come down like so, letting the head hang if this feels good for you. So just so that's what you do if you're in a chair. Otherwise, for the rest of us, if you like, bending your right knee, and again, sitting on the sit bones, making sure that you are really sitting on the sit bones. And then the back is straight. If the back is not straight, that means you need to walk the right foot a bit further away from you in the direction of the left foot. So if your back is straight, then you can bring the right foot as high up as you like, but only if the back is straight. So now we're gonna go inhale, both arms up. So if you like, you can cross the thumbs. And then we're just going to come down to the left leg, just letting the hands go on either side of that leg. So here, engaging the left leg, making sure the left leg is nice and straight and engaged. So breathing here. Let the body relax. Let the head hang. So if for those of you who are quite flexible, you can hold your toes, your left toes, that's fine. Bring 2 fingers between the big toe and the next toes, and then just bring the thumb on the big toe. Again, if sometimes some of us have got the tendency of our foot going out or in, so making sure the foot is engaged but relaxed in the same way, but staying straight in the middle. So where is the breath? Bring your attention to the breath. And then, so if you're in a chair, you can just come up now and relax. Bring your back to the back of the chair. For the rest of us on the floor, if it feels possible, we're going to bend that left foot like so, if this feels good. So we're just going to bend it, and then we're going to just relax in the middle. So just for some of us, this might not be accessible. If it's not accessible, then just relax for a few breaths. So then here in this position, then you can just bring your head down and relax. So this is the animal relaxation pose. And then coming up, and then we're going to go to the other side. So now bending the left leg. So if you're in a chair, since we did only one leg, so you can take a rest if you're in a chair, and or you can do any forward bend that you like. So bending the left leg, the left foot against the right foot, the right leg, and then coming up, stretch the body up first, bending from the hip joint, letting go, let the hands fall wherever they do. Relax the elbows, keep that leg engaged, and letting go. And now with the right leg, just see where you're holding tension, whether that tension is necessary. If not, just let it go. Making sure that your foot is not falling to the right or left, but stays nice in the center. And if you want to hold your toes, you can. Whatever feels right for you. So if you need to bend the knees, do. Otherwise, the right knee straight just gives a nice stretch from the tip of the toes, from the back of the leg to the whole body. Letting go. Where is the breath? Keep the attention to the breath. Feel how your breath is, where it is at the moment. And then slowly uncurling up. And then you can just take a break, or if you want to do the animal relaxation pose, so bending the right knee this time, so it might feel very different on one side to the other. And then just bringing the head down, so you can bring it to the inside of the left knee and rest there. Or on the left knee and hold wherever you like. So just as kind of a different stretch here, just enjoying that stretch if you can do it. So one side might feel very different to the other side. And if this is not accessible to you, then just bring, without bending the leg, the right knee, so you can just fold onto the left knee, just like so. Keeping the body square. And then slowly coming up into sitting. We're going to do a few poses here, so not too many. So now I will leave it to you to choose your position. So if you're in the chair, of course, stay on a chair as you are. So if for those who are sitting, you can stay in Sukhasana, which is this easy cross-leg pose. Or for those of you who can do Vajrasana, which is sitting like so, and your buttocks on the heels and here. So if this is accessible for you, then you can do this. So some of us struggle with this with the knees or with tight hamstrings, so just or quads. So just see whether, so you need to be comfortable. So if you think you can hold this for 2 seconds but not more, then you might be better off kind of practicing this in your own time. But for now, come into easy cross-leg position. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the lion's pose, for which some of you have already done with me. So bring your lion's pose here. So the lion's paws go away from you. So you can stay in Sukhasana, right? So if that feels better for you, and if you're in a chair, all you need to do is leave your hands on your knees. So bringing the head down. So inhale, bring the head, I'll demonstrate first. Inhale up, and then with the exhalation, we bring the tongue out, and then we roll silently the first time. So we'll come like this. So inhale, and then the second time we do this, we come up, and then we actually make a sound which will go like so. I wonder what my cat will do once she hears me. So so keeping the eyes open and looking up and really making a noise. So don't worry about what other people will think. Just make a nice noise. So so we'll start now with the silent roar. So if you're struggling with this position, then come into easy cross leg. So it doesn't matter, so you can still bring your hands just in front like so, or you can bring your hands facing you as well, whatever you feel like, it doesn't matter. So now we'll all inhale, looking up, open your eyes, and then exhale, bring your tongue out, look towards the ceiling, and then looking down. So we'll do that one more time, silent roar. So inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, open the mouth, bring the tongue out. Really stretching and then coming down. And now we're going to do it with the lion roar. So go for it. So don't worry about anything. So it's just a good release. So we just spend a lot of time bottling things up or whatever. So this is just really letting it go. So in your own time. So so have a go. So don't reserve, don't be shy. Wonderful. So I just unmuted you for a second just to see how you're doing. So do a few more, and just letting go of any emotions, any frustrations, and really roaring like a lion. So you're making your kingdom hear you. So make sure that it counts. One last time. So it is something that you can do, that you have to do. You can do anytime you like, anytime you feel you need to release something. It's quite a nice thing to do. So at work, you can go in a cupboard and then just do it, or at home, you just go somewhere and just do it and let go. So it's quite a powerful practice. So we have done this before, so you would know this. So now we'll come up into slowly, when you're ready, just letting go of this practice and just rest for a moment. And then we're going to come into squatting position. So if for those of you who can squat, otherwise, if you're in a chair, you can just be in a chair. And I'm not really sure what you can do in a chair, but so we want a squat. So for some of us, it's easy, some of us it's not. So you can choose whatever works for you. So for those of you who are like me, struggle with squatting, then you can roll your mat a little bit, and then you can put your feet on there. So you've got a little bit of something to be on. I mean, if squatting and you've got knee problems, then please don't do any of this. Okay, so just squatting, and now bringing the back to feel straight. So the back is straight, and then bringing the hands in prayer. So for some of us, this is easy. For some of us, this is very difficult. So whatever we feel like. So it's a very good position to do. So Linda, you might want to, if you are struggling, you might want to rest your heels on something, then it gives you that balance. So I have just rolled my mat, and then just, yeah, it's nice, it's good to be stable. And then you can start to lift the head up a little bit if they're not already. And sometimes I find practicing this against the wall kind of helps as well. So obviously, if there are knee problems, then don't do this. Or if you've been doing this all day in the garden, then please don't. Okay, so looking up, letting go here. And then Okay, so now, just for those of you who want to try, so please don't try this if you've not done this before. So bringing your hands on the floor and then bringing your knee onto your arm, and then just coming a little bit forward, and then just lift one toe up. And then you can see if you can lift both up. So some of you might be able to do this, some of you might not. So just try and just experiment one at a time. Make sure you don't fall flat on your face. So, and if this is not something you want to try, or, you know, it's just a bit too silly, then don't do it. So just a little bit of game. So some of you are really good at this, can get this all done, and you're rocking it. So whatever you're doing, then then now we're going to come up into standing. So if you can come up without using any hands, do so. If you need to use hands, then use your hands. So, and then coming into a standing position. Hello, Lizzie. And then just come into Tadasana for a bit and relaxing for a few moments. And if you need to sit down to relax, you can do that as well. I should have probably got you into a child pose to relax for a bit. Sorry about that, but if you need to do so, and then join us into standing whenever you feel ready. And here we're going to do a few positions. So I hope everyone is okay with the standing. So we will start with one again, which is another releasing position, which is the wood chopper. So we will start. I will demonstrate, and it's again one where we're going to be making a bit of noise. So we're going to bend. So I'll demonstrate first. So we're going to bend the knees a little bit so that we are stable. So the legs are now really firm and grounding us. So we'll inhale, and then we'll exhale with a ha sound. So it will go like this. Ha, ha. So we can do it. There are different variations of this, but the one that we're doing now is standing with the legs quite strong, and interlace your hands. So all the fingers are interlaced. So we'll inhale up, and then with the exhalation, one determined slice. Ha! Yeah, go for it. So, ha! So a few more. Just going for it. So a few times more. And then when you're ready, coming up. Okay, so now we're going to do a few more poses. So this time, just bring your feet to the side, and then bringing the left foot 45 degrees forward. So the left foot, so your right foot is open a bit to the side as well, or it can be, yeah, so that's probably better. And then bring your left foot 45 degrees. Now bring your left thumb up, your left arm up, looking at your thumb, and with the remaining fingers come into a fist. So relax the shoulders, and then bring the right thumb up as well, the right arm up. So the right thumb will be a little bit closer to you. So that's exactly how it should be. So you're not trying to get them in the same line. The right one is a little bit back, a little bit closer to you. So I'll demonstrate. This is the bow pose. So we'll inhale, we'll imagine that we're doing a bow and an arrow, and then we'll inhale, we'll keep our eyes fixed on the left side, bringing the right arm, looking at our target, and then exhale, coming back to the center. Okay, so I'll explain that now, and we'll do it together. So left thumb looking up, bring the other thumb. Keep the look on your target, which is your left thumb for this one. Inhale, bringing the right arm back, keeping it at shoulder level. The shoulders are relaxed. And then hold the breath for a second. When you need to exhale, come back to the center. So do 3 more. So we do 4 on each side. So inhale. So this should be quite taut for it to go a little bit back, and then let go, coming back to the center. So 2 more, so that you do 4 on this side. So bring the arm down a little bit. The arm is at shoulder level. So, and relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Yeah. And relax. So now once you've done this, we're going to change sides. So if you've done 4 and then let go, just shake a little bit. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to bring the right foot a step or 2 forward, 45 degree, and then bringing the right thumb up, shoulder height. So relax the shoulder, and then bringing the left thumb. So inhale, bringing the left thumb back, looking at your right thumb a little bit back, keeping the hips intact. Exhale, coming back. So 3 more in your own time. So the bow and arrow pose, concentrating on your target the whole time. So when you're ready, coming in Shitila Tadasana, which is just the easy standing pose with the arms by the side, when you're ready. So if standing is not working for you today, you can sit, you can do whatever you like on a chair or lying down, which is fine. So just whatever feels right for your body today. Okay, so now we're going to do a series of warrior positions. So we'll come the legs apart about twice hip distance. So bring the palms to the sternum in prayer position. And here we're going to do it with a bit of meaning. So think of a goal that you're working towards at the moment, whatever that goal might be, thinking of it. So something that you're trying to achieve, some feeling that you're trying to cultivate, or something that you want to do, any goal that you may have in life. It might be just to keep healthy, anything like that, just having that goal in your mind, bringing it up to mind. If you can't think of anything, you can just think about being healthy, which is important, of course. So otherwise, if you've got your own goal, please go for it. So now keep your eyes open. Open your arms, palms facing up. So gather from the universe whatever it is that you need to take to achieve your goal. So whatever courage, whatever you need, you can get the inspiration, you can get whatever you need from the universe. So inhale, seal whatever you've got up on your arms in prayer on top. And then turning to the right side, bending the right knee. So the right knee is bent, the left knee is straight. So you're turning to the right hand side, so the body is nice and straight. So breathing here. So keep your hands there. If you need to kind of use a bit of a chair for this, that's fine. And then now, with a determined movement, you're just going to slide, achieving your goal. So inhale, and then exhale, achieving your goal, like so. So looking at your hand, and feel what it's like to have achieved your goal. So enjoying that feeling of how it would be like when you've achieved whatever goal you've got. And then with an inhalation, bring your arms up, pivot back to the center, and then exhale, give back to the universe whatever you've taken that you've not used. And then bring your hands back into prayer. And now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So again, bring to mind whatever goal that you're working on. So if you need to adjust your leg position based on what we've just done, do so. So bringing your attention to your goal, hand at the sternum in prayer position, the body nice and strong with the feeling of determination. And also with the feeling that you're supported in whatever you're doing. It's not all up to you. There is the universe in your favor, working with you. So now, open your arms to the side, palms facing up, taking whatever you need from the universe to help you with your goal. Could be healthy vibes, just health, immunity, whatever it is, just get it from the universe. And then seal it, bring it up in your hands in prayer on top of the head. Relax the shoulders. And now turn to the left, bending the left knee. Keep the right foot nice and straight and not collapsing into the inner arch of the right leg. And then now with a determined exhalation, slice, achieving your goal. So keeping your hand, your gaze fixed on your hands, which is now representing the goal that you have. And now you have achieved it. What it's like to have achieved your goal, that feeling, bathing in that sensation, whatever it might be. And then inhale, come back to the center. And then exhale, giving back to the universe, whatever it is that you've taken. And then bring the hands back to prayer. Okay, so now slowly walking the feet together, heel toe, coming to the center. And then we'll go down into sitting. So if you want to sit on the floor or on a chair, whichever. Okay. Right, so we'll just do a little bit of breathing combined with a bit of mantra and before we relax. So we're going to come into a comfortable sitting position. So if a chair is the best place for you, then please be in a chair. So we're going to bring our hands in either chin mudra with the palms facing up, the thumb and the forefinger touching and the remaining 3 fingers outstretched. Or if you want, if you feel more like you want to kind of cool down and bring your palms facing down, that's okay too. So whatever you almost do naturally. So we're going to do, so closing your eyes. We're going to do the Ujjayi breath. So if you don't know, you haven't done Ujjayi with me before, then just breathe normally. Just breathe in normally, out normally with your nose. Okay, so don't try and do it if you haven't been taught it by me before. So Ujjayi, the constriction in the throat. So inhaling, bring your attention from the navel from the navel to to the throat, and then throat to navel. So Ujjayi with the constriction in the throat, inhaling. Exhaling from bringing the attention from the throat to the navel. So with the Ujjayi breath, we are controlling our breath. So it's a small constriction of the nose, at the throat, and we're just controlling the amount of air that's going in and out. So the little whisper should be audible just to you, not to people in the other side of the room of where you are. So now, so get your attention focus here. So when you inhale, the air is going up from the navel to the throat. When you exhale, it goes from the throat to the navel. Close your eyes gently if they're not already. If you need to keep your eyes open, that's absolutely fine with me. So the Ujjayi breath is quite good. It's quite a calming breath. It's something you can do anytime. And if you're not sure, you can get in touch with me and I'll explain it to you. Or I'll send you the handout as well. And now we're gonna add a mantra to this. So when we're inhaling, we're going to recite the mantra so, and then on the exhalation it's hum. So it's S-O and then it's H-A-M, and it's not ham, but it's hum. So so inhale with the mantra so, mentally, and then hum, exhaling. So meaning I am that. I am this divine force, this divine energy. This is who I am. So hum. So is the natural sound of the in-breath, and hum is the natural sound of the out-breath. So effortlessly visualizing the breath going up with the mantra, exhaling effortlessly, visualizing the mantra, visualizing the breath going down, and with the mantra. If you need to drop the mantra, then do so. Or if there is another mantra that you'd rather use, that's absolutely fine too. So making sure your face is nice and relaxed, your eyes are not too tightly closed, your body is nice and straight. Connecting with that divine energy, which is what you are. Your essence is divine, and this is who you are. If any thoughts arise, just let them go. Tell them that you deal with them later on. For now, please leave you alone. You're in contact with your own higher self. And now let go of the mantra. Let go of the breath. Keeping your eyes closed for a moment. And just feeling the effect of this practice on your body and how you feel right now. And then we're going to come into a short relaxation. So if you want to, if you're sitting down, that's fine. In this case, making sure you are quite relaxed and your back is against the back of the sofa or the chair. And then the rest of us who want to relax on the floor, then coming into the Shavasana position, lying on the floor, making yourself comfortable. So getting anything warm that you want to put on. And we've got about 15 minutes or 12 to 15 minutes to relax. So just letting go and taking a few moments to really feel your body relax. So take whatever time it takes for you to get settled. And once you are settled, making sure you are nice and you won't move again for the next few minutes. So just really relaxing. So when the body is still, the mind is still. So we're trying to get this feeling of relaxation just before we get to sleep. So the idea is to not sleep, but if you do fall asleep, that's fine. It's not a problem. But try your best not to. And of course, if it's just not possible, then it's just not possible. There is nothing that you can do about it. Then respect your body. And if it's sleep that it needs, then go for it. So the idea is to be completely relaxed. And you're functioning at the level of hearing and awareness. And you need to listen to the voice. So simply follow the voice with total attention and feeling. And if thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, do not worry. Just continue the practice and bring your focus back to the voice. So now, making the last few adjustments. It takes quite a while to get ready. And now bringing a feeling of inner relaxation in the whole body. Concentrate on the body, become aware of the importance of complete stillness. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. Repeating the mantra Om. Complete stillness, complete awareness of the body. Again, Om. If you prefer another mantra, please use it. So inhaling Om, exhaling Om. Continue the awareness of your whole body, the whole body, the whole. Become aware that you're going to practice Yoga Nidra. And the practice begins now. At this moment, you should repeat your resolve 3 times with awareness, feeling, and emphasis. The resolve you make during Yoga Nidra is bound to come true in your life. It is working on the subconscious mind. We now begin rotation of consciousness, of awareness, by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is to go from part to part. Repeat the part in your mind and simultaneously become aware of that part of the body. Become aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand side, become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of the head, forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, the right ear, eye, the left eye, the left ear, the right ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, the navel and the abdomen. Become aware of the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole legs, the whole of the back, the buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together. Please do not sleep. Total awareness, no sleeping, no movement. The whole body on the floor. Become aware of your body lying on the floor. Your body is lying on the floor. See your body lying perfectly still on the floor. Now, we will move on to visualization and try to develop a vision of all of the things that I'm going to talk about at all levels, feelings, awareness, imagination, as best as you can. Burning candle, burning candle, burning candle. Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain, torrential rain, torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains. Greek temple at sunrise, Greek temple at sunrise. Greek temple at sunrise. Birds flying across the sunset. Birds flying across the sunset. Birds flying across the sunset. Red clouds drifting. Red clouds drifting. Red clouds drifting. Across above a church. Across above a church. Across above a church. Stars at night. Stars at night. Stars at night. Full moon. Full moon. Full moon. Wind from the sea. Wind from the sea. Wind from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted island. Waves breaking on a deserted island. The restless sea. The eternal sea. Eternal restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted island. Now is the time to repeat your resolve. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice. Do not change it. Repeat the resolve 3 times with full awareness and feeling. Now, relaxing all efforts, draw your mind outside and become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of the whole body breathing. Your body is totally still and relaxed on the floor. You're breathing quietly and slowly. Develop awareness of your body from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. And mentally in your mind, repeat Om. Repeat Om to yourself twice more. Become aware of the floor, the position of your body on the floor. Visualize the room around you. Visualize all of us practicing together. And keeping the eyes closed, slowly start moving the body, bringing a little bit of movement to the hands, to the fingers, anywhere, just bringing a little bit of movement. And then when you're ready, you can make more movements. So if you need to yawn, you need a nice big stretch, go ahead, whatever you need to do. And then if you're coming up from lying down, then do so very slowly, coming to one side first. So the practice of Yoga Nidra is now finished. And we will end the class as we started, with 3 Oms and a short prayer to pray for all our health and well-being, our well-being, peace on earth, full prosperity on earth, and happiness to everyone, just not us, but everyone at all. So when we are chanting the Om, so sending all these things that we're going to be doing to yourself, the first Om, the second Om to people you know, so to all of us, and your family, relatives, friends who need it. And then the third Om, sending it out wide to the whole of the world, people we don't know who need it. So we'll chant Om 3 times with these three intentions, and then we will do the concluding prayer. So join me when you're ready. Om सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. And now the English version. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone, may all be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, which translates as, may the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. Wishing you all the very best for the week, and I will see you next week. So